Alright, I hope you guys were able to watch volume 1 of this shit. We doing the fucking, what I call it, poetry sessions, getting judged by the king. That's what we're doing tonight.
Should have packed a ball while you did that.
Yeah, should have done that. Alright, let's get right to it, man. Fuck, there's a lot to go through, so this one's called A Familiar Invoked. The scent of singed hair engulfs my lungs, your condition in remission, yet you still speak in tongues. The foreign pour in, a familiar invoked, the revealing of the feeling when permission's revoked. Gauge with raps, my left lung collapse. Perhaps a whirlpool of thought caught prevents mental relapse. A runner walking in sand, a passive person's demand. Start a club for the rebels, then do something to get banned. A flurry in flight, gazing into the night. I'd stand up for what's wrong if I knew what was right. So I handle myself like I know what is best. Battle vest in my bag, target drawn on my chest. On a quest not to drag, running west from rest. I suggest things in stress, guess the wicked won't rest. Though I'm blessed by my past, all the folks I've harassed. Seems like nobody knows me when I'm the outcast. See, I'm a loner by choice. Someone's stolen my voice. We can't breathe in the air as they came to rejoice. It's called A Familiar Invoked. Probably written back in like 2000 and like, I don't know, 10.
I like that one, man. That sounds like a rebel out there, man. A rebel without a cause.
It's good.
You know?
Yeah. This next one gets a little weird, I think. Yeah. This one's called A Witch's Cursed Me. You ever had that? Fucking with them witches? Don't do it. Don't fucking do it.
I have fucked with a witch, but I don't think she cursed me or nothing like that. I think she knew better.
She probably cursed at you. You motherfucker.
I think she knew better than to curse. I mean, I think she knew better than to curse me.
That's good, man, because you don't want that. So anyway, here it is. The witches cursed me. And I ain't read none of these in years, bro, so forgive me if I'm off. I miss the mystery, the pieces forgotten, the time I had, the time I've lost. A give and take history, my apple is rotten. A rush, a crush, a battered meaning. Forgive the dust, it's all a must. My emptiness is scattered cleaning. A brave saint, crook, a holy book. The things I've done, the pills I've took. Erase the day, molded in clay, to skip the stone and wash away. A force-fed plan to understand, take one more hit to calm my hand. My mind expands and falls away. I did this shit every day. A sheltered thought could not exist. The razor knife against my wrist. I felt dismissed, the girls I've kissed would always leave me broke and pissed. The light that shines cuts into lines. Reminds me time can rewind minds. The thought before could be no more, and thus it redefines the binds. A signal brought with peace in thought. A kindred spirit fought me, found me caught. The web of fear ignited tears, implanted gears for years. I fought. A present day guide to children inside. A drug is a hug where my demon resides. To face who lied, dried as I sighed. Hey, thanks for the ride, is how I replied. A friend till the end as my soul starts to mend. A romance to lend, next time I'll pretend I can make a spoon bed.
That's pretty deep.
Yeah, I know, right? You might want to play that one back. It's okay if you gotta play it back, man. I don't even understand this shit. I'm just reading it. Alright. So you ain't got shit to say on that, huh?
You know, it goes into a self-loathing thing, and then it goes into an appreciation for, I don't know, somebody supporting your whatever it is you was into.
This one, I remember this one. It's called If I Can't Sleep Tonight. This was probably 2015. A keyboard separated into black and white keys. To tune it, you ruin it. Your songs are a tease. A leather braided wristband tied around my wrist. A stretched out tiny rubber band released with just a twist. The shards attached and glued in place. The hollow look upon your face. The scars you scratched, my mind erased. Fulfillment fills this empty place. A heart-shaped umbrella, tattered in time. The smell of you, the smell of the trouble is smothered with lime. A breathing less shallow, a gasp in the fog. A mystery forgotten, a whisper unclogged. A shy child is sleeping, the wild lie awake. A promise worth keeping as I lie to the snake. Nature and the mindset revolving in bliss as motion stands still and we share that first kiss. A shelter rebuilt like a quilt built with love. A painted white crow made to look like a dove. A coin flips its chances and old couples dance and the timing is set. The embrace it enhances. The departure will pass and we'll soon meet again. If I can't sleep tonight, I'll count backwards from 10. Nothing? What do you got, man? This shit's hard, man.
You're a poet, man. You're a poet, man.
You think so?
It's not always about, sometimes when you're a poet, it's not always about the message. It's about getting it out. Sometimes it ain't even a message. Sometimes it's a message for, it's a different message for different people. One person might get a different message out of it. The other person might get something else out of it. You know what I mean? That's what I got out of that.
Right. Yeah, I mean, that was, remember Cher, that was around then. So I think this was
okay.
too.
Sure.
Yeah, it was those years. Alright, here, this one's called A Snowflake to the Fire. A waterfall of glimmering truth, the soldiers walk to imminent danger. The golden child's eternal youth, the curiosity of every stranger. Imagination bound and whipped, told not to judge upon the cover. Constructed prisons along the borders of what minds have not yet been striped. Focused to fear a connection with a future lover. This don't even rhyme. Inspired to see the other side of what, where, how, and who. Escaping the rhythm of their power to finally embrace a feeling true through and through. An opening reaching out to me, following me, telling me to find myself within a circle. I do, and I spin outwards in a clockwise motion, reaching inward as I finally allow myself to let go. A voice whispers, but I can't make out the words. A blurred horizon somehow found its way up to me. So new and astonishing to find something so simple yet complex. All within that moment, I found myself in a vortex, questioning all of what I had known up to that point. Nothing came to me. I'd forgotten everything. It was my new consciousness focusing itself onto me. And I was finally at home, at peace with the chaos of what I used to know. A new high, beyond what drugs have done and could have ever done for me. A new reason for living. All my questions were answered. A gift worth giving again and again. It comes in all forms, and for me none has ever been as vivid as this one. A time, a place, that warm embrace, a chosen few between me and you. Goes far and few between just seeing means. Dude, you ain't seen me drunk like I was while hanging around with Skinfuck and the crew. You hear me? Just saying, dude. Quit playing. Nintendo and busted 360 flip. An Xbox of shit, sit down and tripped and revised my script. A tattoo about living, fuck death grappling shit. I survived the worst, now life's traveling cursed. I whip fast in reverse. No, think rational. Worse, I don't think so. I let go. Don't ever want it to get so bad, man. At last, I came to the grips with my past, but at last, laughed about how I used to be. Trashed, and I finished it, diminished it, filtered all that, and I came through, and new Liu Kang fatality. It rattled me, shook you, down and inward, so battle me. A rapture within, just to shine, man, a new plan. Skipping stones cross the pond and I ponder. As I look back and retract, my mind starts to wander. If I go in infinite and my heart's really into it, to win it, I don't know if I'm ready, but yet, I'm yet to begin it. As I unplug the system, I reboot and I miss them. I kiss them bye as I look to the sky. I see you in the long run. It's not my turn to die. A snowflake to the fire. Sold so black as coal looking for a new buyer. Dipped in wine, chrome tipped as required. Keeping tabs, gift and gabs. All I knew was expired. It was always wrong, like my childhood favorite song. I think I knew this all along. Rebellion, a hellion. Deemed a loser and took it. Drop the line, feel the bite, give a yank and I hook it. Look at all that has been and what now lies ahead. Picture this years ago when you thought I'd be dead. Wow. I ain't read that one in, oh fuck.
I like that one a lot. But it differentiates from
It does.
the others
That's not about
just
love.
because it's out of the Shakespearean tongue and into more of the more of, well, I mean, it's still in reality and everything, but it's you took it out of the Shakespearean tongue. I'm gonna give that one an 8.
All right,
You're still in there.
good. I'm still in there.
2 9s, 1 8. You got another one in there that I haven't rated yet.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't know
okay.
which one.
That's all right.
Yeah.
All right, this one's called "Be Something You're Not." I think everybody's doing that. Please have.
Trying to open that fucking window, but anyways.
No, we're gonna do that. I finally have everything except peace inside, and now it all means nothing. You're bluffing. Should I run for the hills or just swallow this pride? A voice tells me it's all just make-believe, a tactic used to manipulate and recreate. Leave. It's not gonna end well if I just let the pain swell. I've done it before, live a spiral within hell. I wanna do things that are morally flawed. A dream where I wake up imprisoned or gone. Relieved when I picture things as I once had envisioned. Told to find peace with myself and religion. A breaking point is tested. All this time I've invested, the pain I have caused, I've endured and digested. An armor has wrapped me in silver and gold. Listen closely and follow, just do what you're told. You want it to work, but your motives are criminal. The tables are turning, your losses are minimal. Forecasts and snakes grasp a pivotal moment. Prolonged by blind faith, telling me I should own it. A cavity waiting to be filled, and gravity pushing till someone is killed. I give you everything to mend a weak plot, but not if it means let's be something we're not.
I like it, man. I can't never be something I'm not. Who am I?
Who am I?
Who the fuck am I? Besides a king. Well, we know that. We know I'm a king. King of I don't want to make it about me or whatever, but I'm more like a rebel spokesman, you know. Jay-Z said he was a ghetto spokesman. I'm more like a rebel spokesman, which means I represent the ghettos and other motherfuckers that are not in the ghettos, motherfuckers that are from the cosmos, motherfuckers that are not even from the cosmos, motherfuckers that feel like they don't fit in, you know. The misfits, those are the ones that I represent. So, I mean,
So you get it.
yeah, of course I get it. Yeah, yeah. Of course I get
I'm glad, man.
it. Yeah.
All right, let's do one more. This is it. It's called Earth.
Earth.
It's home.
Planet Earth?
Yeah. Earth. A vision of love in the pooling, in the morning dew, pooling in flower petals grooves, reflecting from rays of golden light and April showers, my delight. As berries flourish and creeks run quickly, and rose bushes thorn caress and prick me, the dawn approaches through the thicket, the chirping songs of birds and crickets. The peace becomes me, and so I enter. I gaze at earth and all its splendor, a vivid perception in the absence of a stimulus. The concept is pure, its origin shaped by God's synthesis. A nimbus engulfs me in my monomania. The sanctity strikes me, reborn in Arcadia. Elated and flowing like a mild winter snowing. The hymn echoes upward of his grace is what's showing. This benevolent moment that I relive in my mind is forgotten at once by mad souls and the blind. Within everything is this beauty and magic. Remembering this makes the worst seem less tragic. That's just appreciation for motherfucking Earth. Can't hate on that.
Appreciation for poetry.
Yeah. Shit, that's probably fucking 1/10 of the fucking catalog, man.
I had so much poetry when I was younger, and it's all up here, but I had it written down I had like a biblical
Oh,
Bible.
I've got many that are gone.
Yeah, they're gone. Good shit too, good stuff. All right here, all right here. I have to go on my brain and go through those libraries, take a book off from the library, open it up. You know, I can actually do that. Actually,
It's good. All right, well, that's it for this episode, man. We ain't trying to keep this shit too long or too boring, so stay tuned and come on back for the next one.